Look, I ain't gonna hold you. NBA YoungBoy, homeboy is going viral for showing them how they do that there in Louisiana. Lil Dump. This is just how they dance in Louisiana. Now let's get into the content.
Promise you'll come sooner on. You promise? Show them what you got. Look. Look, dog. Show them what you got. Who got this from? He gave it to him. Who? Y'all gave it to him. My daddy? Yeah, he gave it to him.
Anything in particular stand out? Well, that's a
Look, why he moving like that? You know what I mean? That's all I can ask myself when I see this man popping his back and bouncing that ass like that, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. Drop it in the comments. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. Got to, cause they're showing you, fam, they on some other shit. This is the same guy that calls NBA YoungBoy daddy. Who that is? My daddy? My pop? They don't talk like that in Louisiana. A lot of people say that's just lingo. Gangsters don't talk like that nowhere, fam. Yeah, that ain't just lingo. On top of that, like back to my original point, the way he's dancing is normal out here. Yeah, it's normal out here. I've been telling people that they twerk. Men in Louisiana twerk. Now they've been moving like this and grooving like this since the 90s. Now when I tell people, people seem to think I'm just making it up. No, we don't. Not all of us. Look, when I don't know what you call it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what you call it. Maybe y'all don't. Maybe y'all call it popping or bouncing. That's what they call it. And bounce it, biggity, bounce it, bounce it, biggity, bounce it. You nigga were dancing to that. On top of that, Lil Dump is the perfect example. Cause I ain't seen nobody do it in a long time now. Yeah, I ain't been in Louisiana in a minute. I ain't been to the boot in a minute. But I ain't seen nobody do it in a while. But he's the perfect example of how they are dancing in Louisiana. Drop it in the comments, slime. You know what I mean? It's just nothing for real though. Drop it in the comments. What's going on here? Why he moving like that? You know what I mean? Are y'all all dancing like that in Louisiana? Like I said, I ain't been to the grounds in a minute. When I've been there, especially when you see the old documentary, the twerk documentaries, how it originated, you're gonna always see the little fellers in there too, dancing and popping. Why? They like that's how they like to move and groove, fam. It wasn't that the gangsters was teaching them that. They was hanging around the women and they were influenced by how the women were moving. So they too started moving and popping like it's tradition down there. Men twerk in Louisiana. Drop it in the comments. And this ain't, you know, a lot of people are gonna think, bro, he's downing all men from Louisiana. How can I be down? I got family in Louisiana, bro. New Iberia, Baton Rouge, you know what I mean? Shreveport. Well, I could keep naming, but I'm not. It's not my job to keep naming cities on where the family from. On top of that, I don't know the lineage so fucking much anyway. Not so much. But yeah, I got family down there, so this ain't about downing everybody from Louisiana. No, none of that. I don't play like that, fam. But this is about just telling the truth. Sometimes you got to keep it a buck, keep it 1K, as they say. You know what I mean? Men twerk in Louisiana, bro. I'm willing to bet money that if you go down there and you ask the people that been around from when twerking was originating, what the men popping it and bouncing, biggity, bounce it, biggity, bounce it. Matter of fact, ask Lil Dump. You know what I mean? Somebody taught it to him. You know what I mean? Real shit. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy. You know what I mean? He didn't ask him to call him daddy. I don't want to believe that. You know, I like him, too. I like him. But a lot of people think, bro, just because you like somebody, you can't talk about them. That ain't what this is about, bro. Everybody deserves to hear the truth. the whole truth. So help me God. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves to hear the truth, whether it's about them, something they did, or it's about me. You know what I mean? The truth is the fucking truth. You know what I mean? Point blank period. I can't change that. But I can relay the motherfucking message. See, you got to have courage. You got to have courage. You got to have courage to know that you can say what the fuck you want, because guess what? It's my opinion. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm paid for it. Even if I wasn't paid for it, bro, I'd still be doing it. It ain't like I'm getting a Bitcoin. Yeah, I ain't getting a Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm getting a Bitcoin. You know what I mean? A bit little. Drop it in the comments, fam. If you can explain to me what's going on with Lil Dump. You know, inquiring minds want to know. Somebody be like, why you want to know? Why he moving like that? You know what I mean? Then maybe we'll understand why NBA YoungBoy, his signature dance moves has started to be salsa like he's salsing. Why? You know what I mean? Why so much hip movement? You know what I mean? Real shit. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. Shout out Lil Dump. Shout out YB. Nobody was hurt in the making of this video. Maybe just a little feelings, but why he moving like that? Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the jail, it gotta be about business.